Hi, I'm TJ, and you're listening to Retro Blastcast. Oh yeah, skinning into that like a pro. Come on, Toad. Ooh. Ah, you fucking bastard park. Tracks aren't very big, are they, in terms of how many laps I'm doing, like? Is this not the average size of the track on this game?
I think this is probably the shortest.
Yeah.
Well, one of the shortest. I think one of the water ones is stupidly short.
How many laps do I have to do?
I think 5 on this, isn't it? Is it 3 on the later ones? Maybe. I think it is, isn't it?
All I know about this game is I hate fucking Rainbow Track.
You in the Rainbow Road song?
They don't change it, do they? It's the same.
No, the song the guy wrote about Rainbow Road.
Oh no?
Basically, he's done lyrics over the top of the song. It's like, it's the road, it's called the Rainbow Road. It's the road where you go when you die. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. 1 minute 44.41.
Awesome.
Let's see if that's an award-winning. We all know that Sonic took over as the mascot for Sega after Alex Kidd. Something you might not know is previously to Alex Kidd, there was actually another mascot, which was a little spaceship with legs from a game that I cannot recall. And I think the character's name, which was a little spaceship, was like Oog Oog or something like that. So that's quite interesting. He was a very short-lived mascot. He's from one of the very early Sega games. But when Alex Kidd was retired, to make way for a bigger and better mascot, who else from the Sonic universe was considered to be the mascot before they actually settled on Sonic? There's two answers to this question. 2 other Sonic characters were considered to be the mascots before the creation of Sonic the Hedgehog. Who were they?
From the Sonic game?
From the Sonic games.
Well, from Sonic 1, the only things I can think of is Sonic, Robotnik, and the dodgy rabbits that are trapped in robots. So it's got to either be Robotnik or the dodgy robot.
You're very, very close. Dr. Robotnik was considered to be the mascot for Sega in his own line of games. He was going to play some kind of, mad professor, dressed as a farmer for some reason. I mean, I think he had his own game, didn't he? Was he?
That Mean Bean Machine.
Yeah. That was the kind of thing they were going to go for. And also, you were close when you said rabbit. Do you know the character Cream the Rabbit from the Sonic universe?
Is he purple or pink?
Cream is a girl. She's a pink rabbit that was created right at the beginning of the Sonic franchise, but didn't appear in any games till a lot later.
Yeah.
And she was considered to be the mascot, and she would have her own series of games.
Alright.
So there you go.
Fucked up if they'd have done that.
Yeah. Here's a really interesting question with a proper boring answer. Why is Sonic blue?
Oh, wait a minute.
Because, let me answer that. Because with him being a mutated hedgehog, his shit is blue and he's got all shit all over himself.
You're close.
Close, fucking
Excellent.
I'm trying to think. It depends if this makes any sense at all, but I used to collect the Sonic the comics when they come out in 1993, and they got their own comic strips where you found out why Robotnik used to be a thin good guy and then the Chaos Emeralds turned him into a big tugboat. What did they say was up with Sonic, why he was blue? It was something really, really shit. Like, he fallen into the Chaos Emerald pit and so much shit. I can't remember.
Do you want the answer?
Yeah, go on.
It's a really boring answer. They chose to make Sonic blue because blue is the colour of the Sega logo.
Ah.
Oh, I thought you were on about there was a genuine story behind it.
I'm sure they come up with one to explain why it was blue, but the reason is, obviously, with Mario wearing a lot of red, and obviously Nintendo, a lot of the Nintendo logos are in red, so you decided to make a blue character to match their logos.
I think that's bullshit, and I was right. It's shit.
It is blue shit.
Mutated
Covered in his own blue shit.
Yes.
We'll actually get back onto hedgehogs and rabbits later on.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Based on the rules of this show, when will the game Bionic Commando Reloaded become retro? What year?
2060.
So it is actually considered a retro game now.
Yeah, based on the rules of this show, at what time will we be able to consider Bionic Commando Reloaded a retro game?
Oh, in the future, you mean?
Yeah.
It depends on who you ask, because I would class N64 and PlayStation, but Simon wouldn't.
I'd class N64 a retro machine. I suppose no.
Paul said that.
I go back on myself. I do consider PlayStation 2.
Personally, I consider PlayStation and Nintendo 64 to be retro, and also I think Dreamcast has got a lot to say for it.
And Saturn.
Yeah.
We can always replace May. Like if you say do an N64 game 1 week, do a PlayStation game, do a Saturn game. Yeah. I'm up for that.
Yeah. We could do as like a special type of type of show.
Master answer here, guys.
What was the question again?
What year will Bionic Commando Reloaded become retro?
I'd say.
Anyway.
Do you know when it was out? Do you know what year it was out?
I know what year it was out.
2008.
You're correct. It was out in 2008.
Right, I know then. 2030.
Very close.
Ah!
So you've actually got an answer for this?
I've got an answer for this, yeah?
Okay. 2035.
Nope.
What then?
2028. Because previously, when you said at the beginning of the series that only games and consoles previous to the N64 and PlayStation 1 were retro, right? We're going back 20 years.
Okay.
It was released in 2008, therefore 2028, Bionic Commando Reloaded will be considered retro.
We've made rules that we didn't even know about.
I'll be dead by then, so TJ will probably be reviewing it.
Yeah. Anyway, next.
Okay, on to one of Mark's personal favourite series here, Mega Man. Which 80s cult film shares plot points with the Mega Man series?
Fucking hell.
It's a wicked, wicked film.
Terminator.
Nope.
Rambo.
To the point of everything, like the story.
Mad Doctor, Enderman. No, it's not Big Trouble in Little China, is it? What's that film with the dodgy doctor? Don't say Harold Shipman.
Back to the Future.
Could be, yeah. Is it Back to the Future?
It isn't Back to the Future.
Oh, fuck's sake. Top Gun.
Hang on, the plot. It shares the plot.
It shares a very, very similar plot points.
Nutty Man who makes robots to kill another robot.
You're close.
Robocop.
No.
Oh, hang on. Universal Soldier.
No.
Alien.
No.
Predator.
Rambo. Rescue.
Dirty Dancing. Rescue.
Should I say that as you don't know?
Yeah, go for it.
The answer is Blade Runner.
Oh, fuck, yeah. Oh, shit.
Because
That's
what's
awful. Have you
revealed...
seen that?
Years ago.
What's revealed later in the Mega Man series is that Dr. Wily and Dr. Light created the Robot Masters in an effort to solve the problems of humanity. When they were solved, the Robot Masters essentially were to be decommissioned. Naturally, because they've become self-aware, didn't want to be decommissioned. Dr. Wily gave them an out by becoming his army, and therefore Dr. Light had to create Mega Man in order to deal with them. Just as in Blade Runner, you have the robots, that are wanting or trying to search for extra life so they don't be decommissioned, and someone is sent after them to decommission them.
I know what you're saying.
Is that a genuine thing, or do you
I
just have
think-
a lot of time on your hands?
That is a
Make it
genuine
up.
thing.
Make it up.
And later on, right at the end, when we do perhaps do a couple of shout outs, I'll tell you where I get a lot of my knowledge from.
Okay. Next.
Okay, again, we're still on Mega Man. What other Nintendo character is able to take on their defeated enemies' powers? It's a bit of a retro character as well.
There was a game come out for SNES, I mentioned it to Simon not long ago, and they brought it as a rip-off of Mega Man, and he could do that, but I can't think what it's called, so it won't be that. I can't... Do you know?
No.
Right, beating somebody and taking the powers, fucking hell. This is going to be obvious, isn't it?
Nintendo game.
Nintendo game, big Nintendo character.
Oh, wait, in a minute.
Mario.
You're not going to say Link, are you?
No.
Kirby!
Kirby!
Fucking
Kirby is correct!
Yeah, because you swallowed the enemies.
Kirby has the ability to absorb enemies'
And
powers.
then you can do that. Wow.
Alright.
Yeah.
I've never played it.
Doing well, Mark.
No, can you do that soon?
Okay,
Because the character looks gay.
It says gay, it's good.
Okay.
Kirby is a beast in Smash Brothers. Okay, so Mega Man 2 was actually the first Mega Man game that allowed you to save using the password system. Okay, but which was the first cartridge game ever to allow you to save internally with an internal save system without use of passwords?
Mario World.
No,
Really?
No, Shadowgate, you could do it on Shadowgate.
there was
Or
one.
NES.
There was one before Shadowgate.
I
I thought that was like a later thing, like for the later.
there isn't many NES games you can do it on.
Is it Zelda?
It is Zelda.
I thought so.
Of course.
Is
Do
that
you know
it?
why I know
You'll
that?
never be able to complete Zelda.
I've never
without
actually
that.
played Zelda, but the reason I know that is because I was looking through Retro Collect and at somebody's collections, and they've got like this guy's got NES cartridges like in glass with the actual chips inside, and I saw a memory chip.
Yeah.
That's how I know that. And
Yeah,
it's Zelda.
basically the creators of the Zelda game realised that they wouldn't be able to make the game the way they wanted it unless the player could save it,
Yeah.
because the game would just be too
Well, by that
massive
time,
for them to play through.
by that time, all NES users were screaming out, "We can't save the
Yeah.
games!"
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that's a factor too. Anyway, next.
Okay, on to a game that I played at the beginning of the show, Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Okay. You on the last no, it wasn't the last show. It was the second show of Mario Kart. Was it? Was it even the first show?
First show.
Right, you, Simon, commented on the graphics and how awesome the way they did it to make it look almost 3D.
Yeah, are they rotating?
Yeah. Which game was the first to use that technology?
F-Zero.
F-Zero is correct.
Bloody hell.
And do you know what the program is called?
What that actually makes it do it?
Yep,
The Factor 7?
very close.
Oh, what was it now? Something 7. isn't
It's
it?
Mode 7.
Mode 7.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was used in loads of games after, even games where it isn't obviously used that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it was developed for the F-Zero series.
And they must have used that up until the N64 because I've seen some of them.
They
graphics.
used it on a lot of games, so I wouldn't be surprised if they used it all the way up and
Yeah.
maybe even included it in the N64.
Yeah, because I know that Nintendo's thing seemed to have been the world was 3D, but the actual player was like how that was Mode 7.
Yeah.
Don't know if that was N64 though. It could have been later on in the SNES days.
Like I say, it was used on a lot of different games.
Next.
Okay, which came out first in Europe, Excitebike or Enduro Racer?
Oh, that's a good one.
Right,
This has
I
got a
would
really
say-
good answer, by the way.
the obvious answer would be Enduro Racer, but I'm going to go with Excitebike
I'd
because
say
I just
Excitebike.
know it's going to be Excitebike.
Excitebike by 19 days.
Really?
Yeah.
Next.
Okay, now we're on to Street Fighter.
Yay!
Street Fighter 2. What differed in the intro Okay, between the arcade version and the SNES versions
We
of
covered
Street
this.
Fighter 2.
Yeah.
The punching intro.
The thing with the building where that guy thumps him at the bottom of the building.
You are correct, yeah. That was.
Said that though. Why is that a question?
Yeah, because you didn't believe me, did you? When I said that's not.
You
the
weren't
SNES
sure,
one,
you said
like,
that's something you'd have to look into, and you didn't, so I've only for you.
Okay.
Right.
I do remember
Now,
saying
that, but in regards to you not being sure, there's probably a good reason you weren't sure about that, because it was actually restored for the Championship Edition. They put it back in.
On the Mega Drive.
I think so, yeah, they actually put it back in, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now we've got a question that probably Mark knows the answer to, okay? It's regards to Streets of Rage 3. Right. Why was the character Ash removed from the European release?
Is that the robot?
No.
Is it something to do with the storyline?
No.
Is it because they made his sprite with a massive cock?
You're very close.
Oh, I really don't know.
Is it massive cock then? That's my final answer.
Ash was a psychotic transvestite character.
What is it with our country who doesn't like interesting stuff?
And they thought, and basically the European release, it was considered a little bit too risque. And it's not actually down to our country, it's actually down to Germany, a lot of the differences, which is something I'll get on again later on. Okay.
Next.
Why was the Sega console version of Tetris so controversial?
Because they didn't supposed to have it. They asked for the rights. They were told no because Nintendo paid the Tetris man shitloads of money to stop them doing it, and Sega said, "Fuck it, we'll do it anyway."
Pretty much, yeah. Basically, the Sega version was just a port of the Sega arcade version, which they were allowed to have. But then Nintendo bought all the console rights, but Sega had still ported a lot of versions to cartridge, when they weren't supposed to.
So basically, Sega said, "Fuck you, we're doing it anyway."
Yeah, pretty much. Okay.
Excellent.
Name the 3 NES porn games.
Bubble Bath Babes, Peekaboo Poker,
Rescue.
and slots, Hot Shot Slots.
Hot Slots is right, yeah. Hot Slots, Peekaboo Poker, and Bubble Bath Babes.
Nice. Well done.
You're very good at this. Okay, now this is a good one. Right. What is revealed at the end of Altered Beast? What big twist is revealed right at the end of the game, Altered Beast?
He's a child molester.
No, he sees dead people.
No.
He is really Luke Skywalker's father.
No.
Oh,
I'm trying to think now. He's gay.
Do you want a clue? Or not an answer?
no, just a clue.
Just a clue. It is... The twist is as bad as every M. Night Shyamalan film. So
He's involved in 9/11.
in some way.
I know, it's like Mario 2, it's all a dream.
Very
It's
close.
like Mario 3, it's a play.
It's a play. The entire game... The entire game is a Greek play. You've done really well, Mark. I'm actually really surprised. I'm quite proud of you, mate.
I've guessed on most of them.
He's a fucking guru.